What is up, my friends? You are very, very welcome along to a happy matchday agenda here on Anfield Agenda. I am going to recap the big results of the Premier League today, and you know where I'm starting. Oh, you know where I'm starting. I am starting in Brentford, where it finished Thomas Frank's Brentford 4, Manchester United of the Europa League 0. The Eric Ten Hag revolution is in full flow. A handsome 2-1 defeat to Brighton on the first day of the season. Followed that up with a magnificent 4-0 annihilation at Brentford. Now, before I move into the fun part of mocking Manchester United relentlessly, and look, I know people are going to say I'm tempting fate and all this. I don't care. I love this. This is what I'm here for. I want to give credit to Brentford first and foremost. They were magnificent. That is a team that are well coached. That is a team who can press. That is a team who know how to counter-attack and get bodies forward. And that is a team who fight for their manager. Manchester United, on the other hand, Europa League Ronnie, on the other hand, well, that's a different kettle of fish altogether, because they were shambolic. You will hear that it's the Glazers' fault. You will hear that it's everybody under the sun's fault. But it's the players. The players are the ones who ultimately put in these shambolic performances week after week. Those Manchester United fans travelled down to that game today, and they should be refunded by the players for that pathetic performance. And it was pathetic. Don't know what De Gea was doing for the first goal. Shocking. But after that, it just got worse and worse and worse. And I love it. I love every second of it. I love all the banter that's going to come my way. All the abuse that people are going to throw at me because they're venting. I feel you. Manchester United fans, look me in the eye. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. But it is hilarious. Woo! It is brilliant. 2 back-to-back defeats. The Eric Ten Hag revolution? What's a revolution? I can't speak. I am so happy right now. And not only because United were annihilated by Brentford. Annihilated by Brentford. Also, Frankie Lampard's tricky Blues lost as well today. So from a Liverpool fan's perspective, it's been a pretty productive day. Aston Villa beaten the Ev by 2-1, I think it was. And then we see Manchester United absolutely capitulate. Now, this video isn't all going to be about me saying ha ha ha. I'm also going to give some credit where it's due. Arsenal, great performance today. Great result against Leicester. Gabriel Jesus got himself off the mark in the Premier League, and he will be a very good signing for them. And they will be pushing for Champions League football. And fair play to Mikel Arteta, fair play to those Arsenal players, the Arsenal board, for the business that they've done in bringing in the right type of personalities. It's a good start for them. 2 wins from 2. Let's see if they can maintain it. Elsewhere, look, the results around the Premier League don't really matter, because what matters today is the big headline result. Brentford 4, Manchester United of the Europa League 0. And all the whinging and moaning and rolling around and blaming other people isn't going to change the fact that Ronaldo is a selfish twat. Every time he picks up the ball, he doesn't care where his teammates are. His only thought is, how can I get a shot away? How can I have the headlines? How can I get a bonus for scoring? He's not a team player. I don't know how you're not getting this. Harry Maguire, the world's most expensive defender, shocking. Martinez, the guy brought in to help reshape that Manchester United defence, because apparently a multiple Champions League winner and a World Cup winner in Rafa Varane isn't good enough. Martinez, 56 grand again today, on its way to Ajax as part of the deal to take Martinez from Ajax to Manchester United. 56 grand every time he gives away goals, or every time he steps on the pitch. He was shocking. And that insistence to pass out from the back, I don't know what they've been working on the training ground, but they need to work a lot harder. And I know I keep saying this, but United fans, I feel your frustration at the Glazers. I really, really do. They are horrific owners. You've got my sympathy on that. But you can't just look to the owners. You've got to look at those players who put on that United shirt every week and don't care. And they're great soundbite merchants. They will tell everything to the media that they should. They're well, the PR team worked within an inch of their life, but they don't care. They go out there week after week. I've seen the kit blamed already. First time they've worn the kit, that's a fault. Look, they don't care. Get it through your heads. The manager needs to be able to rip your dressing room apart, get rid of all these big egos and these players that think they're better than they are, and start bringing through players who will fight. Because one thing I've always had for United is a begrudging respect, because under Sir Alex Ferguson, those Manchester United players went out and they bullied teams and they enforced them and they put their will onto other teams. This United team are a bunch of whinging crybabies. All they do is flop around on the ground, try to buy free kicks and penalties, and moan. Fernandes, moan. Ronaldo, moan. Moan, 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 moan. That's all they do. Just get over it. It is so bad. So bad. And it's not because you haven't been backed. They've been backed with money. But they're just awful. God awful. And so yes, the owners need to be protested against, and I respect Manchester United fans right fully to do that, but come on, take the glasses off. The players are every bit as bad as the owners, and they are stealing a living at that football club. Ronaldo, more than $500,000 a week. De Gea, 350 grand a week, even though I do think he's a good keeper. Made a mistake today. Then you've got Rafa Varane. What's he on? Ericsson, how much did he come in on? The numbers just keep going and going and going, and the excuses just keep coming and coming and coming. And you know what? Here's the good news. We rock up to Old Trafford next week for the annual 3 points, and I'm sure all week United players are going to be saying, we're going to fight. We know what this means to the fans. We know what this game is. Every time the fixtures come out, we immediately look to them. Yeah, 9-0 last season, by the way. 9-0. Remember you beat us in the pre-season friendly, and we didn't hear the end of it all summer. We were told that Rashford, Martial and Jadon Sancho were going to be the new Messi, Suarez and Neymar. Come on. Ivan Toney and Mbeumo were far better than any of those United players today. Brentford are a team that played with heart and character and were able to do what their manager wanted. Whereas United can pass the ball 5 yards sideways and then start blaming the kit and then start blaming everything else. It's the players. It's the players. It's the players. But yeah, look, again, fair play to Arsenal for their good start. Fair play to Brentford today. And a couple of other decent results doing the rounds of the Premier League as well. And if you want to catch us live, if you want to join us for the watch-alongs, come over to our Twitch channel. The link is in the description. Tomorrow, Mr. Paddy Murphy will be live with the early game from 1 o'clock. I will be live for the Chelsea Spurs game at 4:30. Do come across and join us. I hope that you're all enjoying the good weather as much as I am. I hope that you're enjoying the results as much as I am. And I know I'm going to absolutely be slaughtered by angry United fans in the comment section. I don't care. This is what the banter is about. I live for this. Bring it on. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.